Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Subterror Numeron, yeah, that's it, Subterror Numeron testing video. So before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. Yes. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty fun one, so I hope you guys enjoy and let's get into it. Alright, so for hand number one, as you can see, I don't really have the best hand. I mean, I have like Infinite, Valor, Final Battle, Numeron Culling, and I'm going first because I won the dice roll. So I did a lot of actions in this turn, so I went into end phase instantly. And the reason for that is because there's like no benefit of setting Final Battle, because if I set Final Battle, it forces me to set Infinite as well, which makes me lose the Lightning Storm out of nowhere, where I can just, you know, keep the Infinite in hand, you know, keep it as a hand shop, and now I have like 3 hand shops to not die. But unfortunately, I played against the one deck that just does not get, you know, it's 100% unaffected by Infinite, because if I negate a card that special summons back from the grave, then I allow Sarah to special summon back, like special summon a monster from the deck. So a very bad position that I am right now. So the Mermelio obviously baits the Infinite and not the Valor, because the Valor at least can be used on Sarah, but Infinite cannot. And as soon as he summons Sarah, I'm pretty much going to lose. And now he's going to make a play that makes absolutely zero sense. He's gonna make Sarah right now. It's really bad because I could Phantasme here and not only sponge the damage, but also, you know, draw into whatever. But I mean, I was probably gonna draw anyways since he had to make Sarah, but he could have just went like battle phase attack for 16 and then main phase 2 Sarah. So people definitely are happy on the trigger, way too happy. So now also he only deals 800 instead of 16, like whatever, what? Obviously my top deck, very good card, you know, Final Battle, I can definitely play the game. So now I'm actually forced to commit everything. I'm no longer really affected by Lightning Storm, and now I know for a fact that I'm not gonna get Lightning Stormed. Here, this is so demotivating because he's getting like +2 every single turn, and I'm just drawing like other bad cards. So I don't know the exact odds of drawing like a starter, but hey, out of 40 cards, you have 2 Numeron Wall, 3 Network, 1 Terraforming, that's already 7, and then 3 Hidden City, that's 10, and then 3 Guru, that's 13 out of 40 cards. You should be drawing decent hand like a solid 90% of the time, so definitely did get very, very lucky with this hand. And also, like, my top decks for turn are also incredibly like trash, so it's really not helping the cause whatsoever. But he's playing like such a bad list of TrapTrix that I thought, oh, maybe if he keeps playing like very like poorly like that, I might actually have a chance to win. Because he's also misplaying like crazy, and now he actually hard drew the Gravedigger, which was like, oh no, because my plan was to like Valor this and then crack down it, so I would be like in simplified game state because I can't use Infinite otherwise. Well, I mean, first of all, this is unaffected by traps, but also it will trigger Sarah to special summon a monster from the deck. But not only did I not really get anything with that Valor, I also allowed him to special summon a Nepenthes. Once again, don't know why he went for Nepenthes. He could have went for Mermelio. I'm pretty sure he still has one in the deck. Yeah, he could have went for Mermelio and pop another card, but instead he's actually choosing to go for a monster that just does not have an effect, especially since when you know that for a fact that your traps don't really affect Subterrors at all. So very poorly played, but I mean, whatever, I can't really play the game anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Now I'm forced to like crack down something, and yeah, obviously the Infinite in this column, it's not like it helped me because now I just sponge damage, and if my top deck isn't a good card, well, 100% I'm going to lose. And now, yeah, Mermelio also is going to pop this, but I mean, I feel like I can still kind of win the game at this point. Well, I mean, obviously it's super hard, but yeah, with Numeron Wall, it just isn't enough, and Gravedigger is going to seal the deal. So I have actually lost this game. There was no way for me to win because all of my cards were just not live. So you could play all the hand traps in the world when your deck just does not have enough 1-card starters, or when it has low, when it has high coupling. I guess that's what happens. And this is a very huge issue with Subterror cards, is that as like a pure deck, you can't really play it as a pure deck because there are just as many unplayable cards as there are like live starters. I mean, you have what, 3 Guru, 1 Terraforming, 3 Hidden City, so 7 starters, and every other Subterror card is very bad to draw single-handedly. I mean, Nemesis Archer is like alright because it eventually gets you there, but I mean, Fiendus is very bad to draw alongside like hand traps. Final Battle is very hard, like bad to draw alongside like hand traps and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to say with, you know, too much coupling. So you always need to have like at least 1 good card, and then the rest can be like a little bit of everything, and then the bad cards, quote unquote, like Fiendus and Final Battle, become good, but they aren't good until you actually have something good. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, anyways, we are going to move into the next ones, which fortunately ended up being in my favor this time. Alright, so I'm going first this time, once again, I think. I have Numeron, well, once again, not a single Subterror starter. It happened to me a lot in testing. Most of my hands, I believe, did not have like a way to get like an engine, like a Subterror engine going, but when I didn't, then I would at least have like Numeron Network into Zexal, which is fine. But yeah, the first time I summon Zexal, it gets infinite, which is weird, but I don't know, it was... I guess he considered you, yeah, you know, the infinite was correct because now he can't really tell I have, you know, Ash to kind of just say no to his turn, because now it's as if he just infinite for nothing because he can't even jump over Zexal because Black Awakening summons in defense. So he just passes, my Zexal is still there, you know, and I have, there can only be one, which is good and bad against Eldlich. It depends on your position in the game. But if I can top deck into like a Guru or a Hidden City, I'm in everything. But I don't, once again, because I'm just not good at Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah, I don't know why. Wait, hold on, did I? Oh, yeah, I just passed, and then I Zexal'd him on standby, he skill drained me. People were drawing skill drain, like, every single time against me online. Like, no matter which deck I played, I was getting skill drained more times than I can count. And this is exactly what I was trying to say with Fiendus is only a good card when you have good cards. So, if you have Fiendus with other cards that aren't Guru, well, you're not playing a Subterror deck. You're playing a monster with 800 attack that has no effect, with a couple of cards that just stop, not even stop your opponent, I'm so sorry, slow them down in their tracks. So, it's sad, but it's the sad reality of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm gonna make a Mega Clubs because I'm just trying to go for like the beatdown at this point. And I was like, if he conquistadors the Numeron Network, I completely lose because there is just no way for me to be able to play it out. And then you might be like, oh, just chain, there can only be one to conquistador. The issue with that is that I would have a dead Numeron Network because I can only summon one machine, and then I legit can't play. But now at least he waited way too long for the Conquistador so that there can only one could actually shine. This is the kind of game that I won solely because of a judgment decision, right? It's not because the cards were in my favor. And I swear on my life, and I'm being dead ass serious right now, most games in Yu-Gi-Oh! Almost most games, I can say, are actually almost dictated by, like, judgment, actually, like, things like this. And not really, and not always, because you had every single card to deal with every single situation. Like, my hand, like, I had the perfect setup to lose, and he had everything to win. I mean, also flipping the summon limit out of nowhere was incredibly stupid. It just gives me free information and allows me to play through like less things, because now I know, okay, that summon limit is basically a vanilla trap. I don't really have too much to think about. It's just, it doesn't have an effect against Subterror decks, because regardless of how you like summon, there's 100% no way you summon more than twice. Like, literally, even if you try, it's impossible. Subterrors, even if you try to lose to Nibiru, you can't. It's literally mathematically impossible, because Hidden City, when you set a monster and when you flip it with Hidden City, none of these two quote-unquote summons are summons. Like, setting a monster is not treated as a summon, even though it takes up your normal summon, and then flipping it up with Hidden City is also not considered a summon. It's just flipping thanks to an effect, so... very, very important, and you have to take this into consideration. But once again, there can only be one, just shutting down the Conquistador. That was basically the most important thing that happened here, also setting another summon limit. And my opponent is going to keep doing very stupid moves. You're going to see the Eldlich, because he still has like a really good opportunity to win, and he's not going to seize it. So he's not only going to, you know, Eldlich on a face-down summon limit, which once again is incredibly stupid. If you want to get rid of a summon limit, at least get rid of the face-up one, because you already have one face-down. So why would you choose to, you know, show me information? You can just keep it like as an obscure bluff. Because the thing is, summon limit is not doing anything against me either way, so you might as well just get rid of it and just keep, you know, you understand. But even then, even that was a misplay, because you should have actually sent the useless Conquistador, because then, you know, it's just face up on the field. It doesn't do anything. At least in the end phase, you can banish it and get like something from the deck, so like Red Splatter. But yeah, also, once again, special summoning Eldlich in defense just to sponge an attack. Are you kidding me? You could have just kept it in the hand and then used the hand effect and then sent my Mega Clops, because it's, you know, it's not unaffected since skill drain is active, so this just doesn't have an effect. Or you could have just sent that there can only be one. I mean, sending that there can only be one wouldn't have been too good, but sending the Mega Clops and then actually just sending the Conquistador and then get end phase Red Splatter and then like special summon like an Eldlich from deck, and then, you know, next turn use the graveyard effect and then send that there can only be one. And at this point, there was just no way I lose. I win. Obviously, I could have like strike the effect from the hand, but it only would have stalled me for one turn, and he still would have had, I mean, he would have been able to like stall me for even longer because he has this into Red Splatter and just like a really stacked graveyard, a lot of spells and traps that he can actually fuel, but he literally just did not use his brain. So I'm saying that and I'm insisting on it because he had the cards to win and I didn't. Like game 1, I had 0% chance to win. I mean, you know, the game against the TrapTrix guy. Now I'm drawing a Hidden City, he's judgmenting. We shouldn't have gone to this point, but whatever. So I'm going to attack, and then next turn he's going to do the exact same misplay again. So on summon limit, and the reason why this is important is because, once again, if he already sent this, then he would have had like an extra resource. Now he's actually forced to set the Ash. So, and also setting Judgment. At this point, you're like such in like a dangerous range that it's just not good. And he's just scooping. What if his top deck would have been like a Black Awakening? So I really have no idea how he scooped. You usually scoop when you lose a game or when you're about to lose, but he, like I said, he had the cards to win, and he could have won even like the turn after, like literally. He top decks Black Awakening, he sends the Conquistador, he gets Eldlich to the hand, he pitches Black Awakening with Eldlich like in hand effect to send my Mega Clops, and then he just gets everything. Like literally, I just couldn't out like an Eldlich because I was on simplified game state. My top deck is an Ash, I can't play the game, and he scooped. So yeah, a lot of people complain when they lose. They say that Yu-Gi-Oh is a luck-based game, and it's just pay to win. You know, you don't need a brain. It's just all about getting the best cards. I don't want to sound disrespectful or anything, but I'm going to be passive-aggressive with this one. I don't care. Most people who say that are people who just don't really put in the effort. So obviously, if you do put in the effort and you're unlucky and situations like really bad situations happen, like you get sacked like crazy, or you just always brick when you shouldn't, like mathematically speaking, and you're just doing everything right, then, you know, you just gotta gut out your losses and just keep going, because eventually you're going to get into, like, you're eventually gonna get there, you know. But don't despair if, you know, things are not getting your way, going your way, like at the beginning. But anyways, we are going to move into, I believe, what is the final replay. So yeah. Yeah, I 100% lied. This is definitely not the final replay. We have a very good hand for once. So this Hidden City can even search the Fiendus, and then Guru can search a second final battle. So this is not a combo deck or anything like that. There are no combos in Subterror unless you're really like newbie with this deck and you think that Numeron Network plus Hidden City is a combo, but that's kind of it. Once again, it is a trap deck, well, I mean a control deck, so there are like interesting flow of execution. That's like the best term to like put it, but still no combos, just flow of execution. Altergeist, now they actually have combos, but before that they wouldn't have like legit combos. I mean, before, like, you could actually use, you know, Haunted Rock and stuff like that with Pokuri, but now it's actually quite interesting. So might actually do like an Altergeist revamp video with the Dragma cards. It's actually pretty nasty. But now I'm just going to final battle. This actually has the Book of Moon effect and then Crackdown just to steal a monster. At this point, there's no way I lose. And the thing with Return of Red Eyes, you gotta control a Red Eyes monster. I thought he was like Red Eyes Black Dragon. Never mind. What I was gonna say is 100% irrelevant. But yeah, a very quick clap. And yeah, the thing is, in Subterrors, even when you don't win like turn 1, I mean turn 3, whatever, because, you know, your monsters don't really, you know, you don't really spam the board or anything. You just get into like a situation where you can't lose because you have too much card advantage, too many interruptions during your opponent's turn. Yeah, so anyways, we are going to move into the next replay. Alrighty, so another replay where I open alright, but not really good. Numeron Culling, again, I'm just really good at drawing Numeron Culling. I draw Numeron Culling, I feel like, more often than Numeron Network. Same thing with, like, Terraforming. I never draw Terraforming. I draw the, you know, the crappy Culling. But anyways, so he's gonna get so lucky, this guy. It's ridiculous. You're going to see this. Phoenix, look at this, alright? Double Strike and Crackdown. He's gonna pitch Oja Magic, already playing, like, a really sketch deck. And if he if he hits either the strike, because he's chain blocking in like the opposite order. He's doing it in like a really weird way. He's doing Phoenix Chainlink 1 and then Naval Chainlink 2, which is very bad, because the thing is you're not really trying to protect Phoenix, since I have to use a back row against it anyway. So if he used Naval Chainlink 1 and Felix Chainlink 2, even if I strike, I gain like nothing. Like, your Naval is 100% searching, but you know, why are you really trying to keep a Phoenix? I just don't get it at all. So he just got insanely lucky that he hit the one trap that actually did matter. So just because of luck, this game is going to take slightly more time than it should have, but I obviously still end up winning. I actually did learn a couple of things here though. So I'm going to strike the guy that special summons a Link 4 from the extra deck. Guru is gonna search, but I mean, whatever. Fiendus, he's just gonna pass with like 3 Ojama. So you see that, like, this Oja magic, like, it's like, in theory, it's cool because it searches 3 monsters from the deck, and Block Dragon searches 3 monsters from the deck. Hysteric Sign searches 3 monsters from the deck. I mean, 3 Harpy cards, which is insane. But like Oja Magic searches like 3 horrible cards, so I don't care. But that Fiendus is gonna get back Guru. I have freaking Numeron Wall. If I use the Solemn Strike during his turn again, like if I just emptied it out, then that Numeron Wall could have like triggered. But like in hindsight, you could have, like, you can't really say, oh, I wish I actually just made myself neg. If anything, I could have striked myself with Fiendus. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, he had a monster with 16, a monster with 19, and then I can normal summon Fiendus, activate effect, strike myself, and then Numeron Wall, Network, Calling, special, and then attack, I become 2k, attack, I become 4k, attack. Oh yeah, that actually would have been game. Oh my god, yeah, I should have strike myself. Yeah, and now I feel really stupid because I made this game last for way too long. I think I'm gonna win, like, eventually, but like in a really stupid way. Once again, no, I shouldn't be striking a freaking Appaloosa. I want to strike myself, come on. Now I win, but like in like the dumbest ways ever. Once again, striking my own Fiendus and then using Numeron Wall was the correct play. I don't know why my brain couldn't actually think of this in the moment. You see, like, everyone makes mistakes, huh? Yeah, you just gotta save your replay, watch it, and then try to analyze every single move, because sometimes there's something deeper that you can't really see, and you gotta open your mind instead of saying like, no, there was no way I win because, I don't know, man, I played perfectly, and then I see them misplay like 20 times. Anyways, I think this time is going to be the final replay. Alright, final replay indeed, and I believe I actually lost the dice roll against that guy, but he made me go first. He's playing literally my deck, like my deck list, but worse. So what is this? No? I mean, no. The thing is, obviously, he copied my exact deck list, and he chose to make it worse, so I don't know why. I mean, I never showcased my Chaos yeah, I never played Overload or Power Bond or Limiter Removal in my Levy list. And then Jizukiryu, I don't even think I played that one either in my list. That's some sketch, yeah. Ref system? Anyways, yeah, I'm going first. I have everything, so the Hidden City can once again search for Fiendus, and then the Guru is going to search for Final Battle, so a lot of fun, huh? But yeah, it's gonna set 3 back row, and then oh my god, Overload Fusion top deck, you're pretty good. So this, because the thing is, I don't have the freaking, there can only be one. So now he searches for core. He's gonna be going special. See, okay, so this is actually a pretty dumb thing. I don't know why he summoned the Fear there, but whatever. If we were like playing with official TCG rules, because I don't know why EDO Pro randomly plays with OCG rules, it's really dumb. Because most people who play on EDO Pro, like literally 99.99999% of players are TCG players. I don't know why, you know, Core Fear, sorry, is still treated as a freaking quick effect. Really annoying, because now if he goes normal core, then I can actually randomly strike the core. It's just stupid. And obviously I wouldn't strike a core when I have infinite. You gotta strike like a Rampage Dragon, or like something that actually scares me, like, I don't know, fucking Levineer. But yeah, also, why is he overloading right now? Oh, and by the way, okay, so yeah, okay, so the thing is, he put Overload in the same column as my Infinite, but yeah, there was no reason to Nemesis, sorry, Fiendus there. But whatever, let's just pretend like he overloaded in a separate column, because this isn't really... It wouldn't really happen too often in real Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, messing up columns in EDO Pro is something I can actually understand, because you actually sometimes have to... I don't know if you still... Thing is, I know on YGO Pro, there was, like, by default, it was, like, auto card placement, and you actually had to uncheck. But now, I don't know on EDO Pro if by default it's auto or manual, but anyways, so whatever, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. And just make it as if he, you know, put it there, because obviously the correct play would be to Fiendus that. But once again, I don't know why he's trying to banish materials from the field. It's really stupid. He could have just made a link to and then banished from the grave. Literally would have been like an extra, like, +1. Now he's making Seeger, whatever. Then boosting, I mean, I can't really, I won't even like lose a monster to that. It's just way too simplified. I already have Hidden City, and now I can just basically Book of Moon. And he sets the one card that actually really destroys me. But once again, he's just almost trying to not do anything. He could have Contact Fused himself for a Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, and then link into Seeger, and then he would have had a Dark in the Grave, so he can banish 3, go for Levineer, pop 2, but... No, apparently not. Yeah, like, he literally would have had game if I had to use that strike too, because then he can pop the Overflow, search Cyberload, and then just pop this and OTK me. But yeah, whatever. So, whatever, effect negation, blah blah blah. And yeah, I mean, once again, I don't want to sound like disrespectful or anything, but I'm still going to say it because I don't care about the political aspect of Yu-Gi tubing. Most Cyber Dragon players are this bad, by the way. Yeah, just putting it out there. Yeah, so Nemesis Archer is going to be shuffling back that Cyber Dragon, which is like one less resource for him. Much better than actually, like, I don't know, like destroying it or something. Now he top decks a core for turn and scoops because there's nothing that he can do. So if he tries to attack me, I just I can Valor Infinite him. But yeah, anyways, that is pretty much all I had to showcase for this Numeron Subterror testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe because it does motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these. And that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.